In the specialty of fertility treatment, what all can be frozen? It can be the egg from a woman, sperms from a man, or embryos forming from the use of egg and sperm. So, the freezing process, why is it used? Whenever we want to store egg or sperm or embryo for an indefinite period of time, that is when you use the procedure called freezing. So, what happens in freezing? In freezing, be it egg or sperm or embryo, the principle remains the same. The cell undergoes a process of cooling to a very low temperature, and it is a very fast process. It is called vitrification, where the cells are cooled very rapidly to sub-zero temperature. And at this temperature, the metabolism of the cell stops. And the cell does not undergo damage, it just stops. And when we take it back from the freezing in a procedure called thawing, where the cells are brought back to the human body temperature in a very gradual process, the cells are able to recover instantaneously and continue their life from the moment they were frozen. So, it is like a picture which is frozen in time. So, the video, it has been running, then it gets frozen, and when we click the play button, the frozen video starts playing once again. So, that is how the egg, the sperm and the embryo recovers from the freezing process. So, what is the main challenge in freezing? Just like you know, whenever water freezes, ice crystals form. So, most of the cells contain a lot of water inside. So, when each cell is frozen, there is a risk of formation of water crystals inside or ice crystals inside, and ice crystals can damage the cell. So, the main challenge in freezing is to freeze the cells without turning the water inside the cell into ice. And here comes the role of specialized chemicals called cryoprotectants. The media that we use in the laboratory to freeze the egg, sperm and embryo has substances called cryoprotectants, which enable the cell to be frozen without forming ice crystals. So, whenever we freeze the egg, sperm or embryo, they are able to recover and come back to normal life without having to undergo any damage in the process. So, this has been the recent improvement in the technology that made freezing possible.